Season 7 of Where Hawaii Eats is brought to you by Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Resorts and Hotels, Ward Village, Coca-Cola Bottling of Hawaii, and Honolulu Star Advertisers Dining Out. Welcome to Where Hawaii Eats. We are at Ward Village at Rinka Japanese Restaurant, a favorite among many locals. Joining me is Sean Skindell. He has been with the restaurant since the inception at Makaloa. So, Sean, thank you so much for doing the show. I know you know a lot about the restaurant itself. Can you tell me how long you've been with the company?
I've been with the company since the start, actually. In fact, the way I got my start with them was originally my friend helped with the construction of it. Mm-hmm. So I kind of helped do the walls, and then through that they offered me a job. So I've been with them since the start.
That's amazing. So literally from the ground up, you've been a part of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I couldn't think of a better person to help me walk through all of the different cuisine here. And I know that Midori had helped pick the menu, and these are your top selling items. Mm-hmm. So I want to start with this beautiful sushi set. I mean, the fish sashimi set. This is one of your key items, and it changes with what's available.
Yeah, correct. So we try to give the best available daily. So the set will change, but it tends to consistently have the otoro and the uni for the deluxe, because that's kind of our most deluxe items. So we tend to offer that for the deluxe set.
So this fish right here, this is, what am I eating here?
That would be the Japanese bluefin otoro, or the honmaguro otoro. Okay. So that's the fatty tuna.
The fatty tuna. Mm-hmm. So we push this.
Yeah.
This is very, very, very neat little contraption.
Yeah, it's a little fancy.
You don't spill. So definitely want to try this. The fish is, do you get the fish from Japan?
The honmaguro otoro and the uni we get from Hokkaido. Mm-hmm. Depending on the fish, it will come from Japan, or sometimes it's local, but for the tuna, it's always from Japan.
So basically, whatever's the best.
Yeah. We always try to get the best available.
That was so delicious. Very, very, melt in your mouth.
Thank you.
I want to talk about this salmon skin salad. Mm-hmm. It looks interesting because some people don't like salmon skin, but the way that this tastes is supposed to taste almost like a crispy cracker.
Yeah, I kind of think of salmon skin almost like bacon of the sea, because it's a little bit crispy and it has that nice little savoriness to it. So when you mix that with the salad and then the miso mustard dressing, it has a really good balance to it.
May I have you do the honors?
Sure.
So this is I don't think I've seen this on a menu before. Mm-hmm. So Rinka is known for the different types of options you get during lunch.
Correct.
It's like side dishes, but there's
Sorry,
what do you call that?
So the side dishes, those in the Japanese name would be the for the teishoku sides, it'd be, I guess locally we'd call it pupus, but the Japanese,
Teishoku.
Yeah, for the teishokus, that would be the set. Mm-hmm. And then the sides are just the abura age, tofu, things like that.
Well, it's always great to see this tray of different options that you can pick from when you ordered a lunch option.
Yeah.
It was really nice to see.
Yeah, usually I think you get 2 sides per teishoku set, but then you can also order the a la carte as well, but then you're just getting the individual item for it.
This is very good.
Thank you.
It doesn't taste fishy at all.
Yeah, the salmon skin doesn't have the same taste as the salmon meat usually. Mm-hmm. It's more just that crispy saltiness.
It's very fresh, very good.
Thank you.
What's the next item we should try?
Probably the next in order would be the tofu with the 4 types of miso.
The lollipops?
Yeah, the tofu lollipops. So
these are 4 different ones. Each, it's a miso that's created in-house.
Yeah.
So a very clever way, or a very fun way to eat miso. This is the spinach?
Yeah, that's the spinach, the yuzu, the sriracha, and then the sweet red miso.
Okay, which one are you going to try?
My favorite's the sweet red miso.
Okay, I'm going to do the spinach. 'Cause it's good for you.
Yeah.
That's really good. Really tangy. And miso is really good with the tofu. It's lightly fried. Nice flavor.
Yeah, so it has like a nice crispy on the outside and then it's soft on the inside. And then depending on the miso, like for yours, the spinach, it has that like nice earthy taste to it
It's
a little bit.
tangy.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
tangy. And then for the sweet red miso, it has that sweet savoriness. The other two with the yuzu would be like citrusy.
Okay.
And then this one would be more like spicy on.
I'm going to take the spicy. You take that one.
Sure.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
doesn't want to come out. Okay. Let's see here.
sorry.
Just take a little sample of this. So it comes with these 4 flavors.
And then if you have a favorite, you can always like switch them out.
Oh, yeah?
But usually it's gonna be the 4.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
We're going to finish our lollipops, and when we come back, we're going to finish with the rest of the things on the table.
Okay. Sounds good.
Welcome back. One of the beautiful things about Rinka is how everything is made in-house, especially your tofu. This is a black sesame tofu. It's very rare.
Yeah.
It's not something you see often on a Japanese menu. I'd love to taste that if you do the honors.
Sure.
So how did that come to be? Are there other different types of flavors of tofu that you have on the menu?
So we used to do a few different types of tofu at our old location, but this one was the most popular, and we decided to stick with this one when we changed locations because we ended up kind of becoming known for this. So
This is one of your signature
yeah,
dishes.
it's basically one of our top dishes.
So this is
Sorry, let me give you a little sauce too.
black.
Okay.
Look at this tofu.
Yeah.
So
black sesame tofu. So because of the black sesame, it's a little bit sweet. So it's a nice creamy texture with a sweet and savory flavor. And
that's exactly what you just said.
Thank you.
That's what it tastes like.
And then we also top it with Hokkaido uni. So if you want a little bit more of that like earthy savoriness, you can add that on top. But if you don't, you don't have to.
And this is like an accompaniment. Would this be a starter? How would you?
So this is probably, I would say it's like an appetizer, and it's our most popular appetizer. We actually even though we prepare a lot every day, we actually run out at least twice a week, I would say, because it's so popular.
If you want this black sesame tofu, you have to order this like as soon as you sit down.
Yeah, that's probably the best bet.
Now, you're also known for your sushi. So this is, what did we create here?
This is our spicy salmon rock and roll. So this was created by our head sushi chef. It has spicy tuna with cucumber in the middle, and then on top is going to be salmon, avocado, and then unagi sauce and a spicy mayo with a little bit of fried onions to give it some crunch.
And this is one of your top sellers.
Yes, this is in our Hokkaido roll, our 2 top rolls.
Okay, this looks pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you.
About how many different versions of sushi rolls do you have?
For our like signature type of rolls, we have about 8 different types. And then with our like hosomake and our more traditional rolls, we have about another 12 to 14.
Wow, so there's
And
a lot.
then we can always customize rolls. So we have some customers that like to make their own, and then they'll like, if we have it, we can usually throw it into a roll. So
That's
whatever
so
you
nice.
want, we can do.
That's
Yeah.
really nice that you really try to give your customers.
Oh yeah, the customer, like if we can do it, we don't usually see a problem. Why not?
That is definitely something good to know. Now, this is a homemade dessert item. Dessert, is Is that like in Japanese cuisine, do you see dessert frequently ordered? Because you usually see ice creams or something like a gelato or kind of like something lighter.
Yeah.
So like to see some of these handmade types of desserts, that's really unique as well. What is this dessert here?
So, have you been to Japan?
No, but I will go there.
Okay. So, I've been to Japan before, and then they like. It's kind of sad to say, but my favorite thing when I went was the puddings they have at the convenience store, like 7-Eleven.
I heard the convenience store food is amazing.
Yeah, it surprisingly is. So this is like a vanilla pudding. It's almost like flan when we put the caramel. But
Do you mix it or just?
that's personal preference. If
Okay,
you
let's
want
just
to, you
eat it
can.
like this.
Yeah. But it's a nice vanilla-based pudding, and then with the strawberry on top, it's almost like a strawberry pie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's dig in. It's always great to finish a meal with dessert. That's really good. Definitely. You got to order this when you come here.
Yeah, this
Thank
is
you.
probably our #1 seller for dessert.
Wow, I can see why. Thank you so much, Sean, for doing
Thank
this
you.
show. Thank you for watching Where Hawaii Eats. This is really yummy.
Thank you.
Season 7 of Where Hawaii Eats is brought to you by Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Resorts and Hotels, Ward Village, Coca-Cola Bottling of Hawaii, and Honolulu Star Advertisers Dining Out.